guess I'll do a little video before I head out. I just got back from my 4-day trip from camping on top of a mountain with my family, which was fun, but I'll talk about that in another video. Anyway, I came back home and I had a really nice surprise. My eBay listing has ended and it sold for way more than I thought it would. This is an air freshener that I own, and I've had this for about 10 months, and if you recognize it, you're probably freaking out, and if not, then you're not a huge nerd, so there you go. I bought this from some guy on Reddit on r/earthbound for $150, and I felt so stupid after I got it. Like, I was excited, but when I had it, I was like, I can't believe I spent $150 on this. But I knew the price was good, because believe it or not, this thing has sold for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. The highest I saw it was $600, but that was like 10 years ago. And it was one of those situations where they just like waited and waited and waited for that perfect buyer, you know? So why is this so rare? Well, first of all, it's an air freshener promoting the game Earthbound, otherwise known as Mother 2 in Japan, the sequel to Mother 1, and it was released on the Super Nintendo in 1994, and I believe the contest that took place was in 1995 that you had to participate in to win this. You had to smell this scratch and sniff thing in the game guide and then send a letter to Nintendo guessing what the smell was, and if you guessed pizza or Nintendo, then they would send you this. And it has a little letter in it, and what does the letter say? It says, "Congratulations, you're a winner in the Earthbound Identi-Smell contest. The answer is pizza. Because your nose knows, you've won a Mach Pizza Delivery Man air freshener. Enjoy the fresh scent of piping hot pizza during your adventures." And this is Gonzalez. He's the pizza delivery guy in the game. You would call him and he'd send you pizza. And P.S. If you guess the incorrect aroma, now you know. If the smell makes you homesick, phone dear old mom and dad. And that's adorable, because in the game you could actually get homesick if you haven't called your parents in a long time, and it will make you like worse in the game. So it encourages you to call your parents to cure your homesickness, which is funny. Earthbound is a great game, you should play it, but more about the air freshener. Again, I bought this for $150. And I felt so stupid. And I'm not really a collector, so the only reason I bought it was just so I could sell it later. And I've just been holding it for a rainy day. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sell it. I'm too curious like how much I'd get for it. So I put it up there for $200, and I was like, no one is gonna buy this. I'm the only idiot that I know that would spend this much money on something this strange. But I got one bid while I was camping, and Asia told me that, and I was just like, yes! And it wasn't even because I knew that I profited or because I made that money back. I was just excited that I wasn't an idiot. That I wasn't stupid, because when I told people I spent $150 on an air freshener, you know, that was like the conversation story. Like, this guy, what is he doing with his money, you know? But, you know, I showed all you guys because I sold it. And I got one bid for $200, and I was like, sweet, I'm gonna make at least $200. And then like there's 5 minutes left, and it was still $200, and I was like, I guess it's just gonna be $200. That's fine with me. And then I kind of forgot about it. And then Asia called me, and she said, your air freshener just sold for $400. And I still can't believe that. This silly little Earthbound air freshener that doesn't even smell like anything anymore is $400. And that gives me so much relief, because I broke my phone. I walked into a river with my phone in my pocket, and I thought I was wearing my water resistant shorts, but I was not. Anyway, I need to pay off the rest of my phone so that way I can use my AT&T Next plan to get another one. And I've just been like, I don't need a phone. I use Google Voice. Highly recommend Google Voice. It's a great program. Two things. Let's talk about some things that I use to get by not having a phone. First of all, I live with my girlfriend. She lives in the same room, so she made this great sacrifice to just allow people to call her to contact me. So thank you, Asia, for that. And that's kind of cheating on this list. But anyway. What else do I use? Google Voice. You don't need a phone to use Google Voice. You can use Hangouts, and all your calls in the United States are free, and you can have your own phone number, and if you have the program up then when people call you, your computer will ring, and you just hit like boop, enter whatever key you want to, and then just have a nice microphone and even a nice webcam, and you can do face calls, or whatever that's called nowadays. So Google Voice. And number 2, let's open it right now. Another program that I recommend using if you temporarily don't have a phone is Leap Droid, L-E-A-P Droid, and it is a Android emulator that you can install on your PC for free, and you don't need a you don't need a SIM card or a service plan. You won't be able to use data, of course, but you will be using Wi-Fi, and this is what you get when you first install it. It has a bunch of dumb recommendations, like, I don't know, all these stupid games. I know that Hearthstone, a lot of people play that, but I don't know. Anyway, it's not just for games. It works just like an Android, and you can go to the Play Store and log in with your Google account and download all of these great apps. And I use it for mobile ordering, because there's a lot of places where you can't order online with a computer, but you can order via mobile ordering. And you can install like Skype and like all of these programs to actually call people. And have them be able to call you on your Android, so on your Android emulator. So that's cool. So definitely check those out if you're ever in a similar pickle as I am. And play Earthbound for Super Nintendo. Download a Super Nintendo emulator, or just hit me up, and then I'll like send you a batch of everything that you'll need for Super Nintendo, and like the ROMs and everything. Peace out.